And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera looking out to the extreme north end of 13th Street North, seeing a little bit of cloud cover there, and that's pretty much what we've seen building in just in the last half hour or so. We did get a lot of sunshine this afternoon. Skies really cleared out right around the noon hour. And I've also got some good news ahead as well in terms of ticket giveaways. I've got tickets for this Friday's Hurricanes hockey game. So get on the phone lines. I'll clear the lines off, but don't call until 5:30. That's when the lines will be open. You'll get a busy signal before then. So you know the drill. Get on the phone at 5:30 and call that number, and I'll step out of frame and let you take a look at what's currently going on in the city of Lethbridge. Minus 19 degrees, that is our current low temperature, and we've been there pretty much since 8 a.m. this morning. Our high was at midnight at minus 9 degrees. So all over the province, we're all picking up this colder air mass, this Arctic air that has sunk down, very heavy, very dense air, so it's spread far afield here. Everyone's picking up that colder temperature, but of course with the wind chill factored in, these numbers feel to the skin much colder than what you're seeing on the screen here. And the wind chills, the warning criteria for the wind chills are going to be in play overnight tonight. You can see the numbers here on the screen. It doesn't take much of a breeze to make that current temperature feel much colder to the skin. So just be aware that if you're heading out tonight, make sure you wrap up. And speaking of warnings, we have some heavy snowfall warnings in through the Peace area of BC, and that extends into the elbow of Alberta into the Hinton area. And then as you look east, the wind chill warning criteria is in effect from Coronation up through Oyen and all the way north to the border. So there is a very narrow span of warning criteria for wind chill, but that's not to say that wind chill isn't being in play in other areas of southern Alberta, because it certainly is, and you saw that in the graph right there. As far as radar goes, we don't have any real active weather to talk about now. Saskatchewan does right now, and BC, of course, with that heavy snowfall warning, as I said, in the elbow of Alberta. Hinton going to be picking up some of that, and there is a chance of that snow shower activity to still migrate east and south in the overnight hours and into tomorrow as well. So that's why when I read out the overnight forecast, you'll see that some areas are still expecting to see some light snowfall. You folks in Medicine Hat, for example, tomorrow afternoon. Minus 10 degrees in St. John's. We've got some winter storm warnings out for the southern end of Labrador, and then all the way pretty much from the Nickel Belt into southern Ontario, southern Quebec, and parts of the Maritime. Freezing rain warnings and snow warnings out for those areas. And then we've got snow falling in Winnipeg right now at minus 11, snow and blowing snow in Regina and Saskatoon. It's sunny right now in Edmonton, minus 25 degrees there, cloudy on the coast in Vancouver, and they managed to see some sunshine in Whitehorse and a little bit of sunshine this afternoon in Yellowknife as well. East Kootenay, you're looking at mainly cloudy skies tonight, down to minus 8. Tomorrow, plus 2 for a high. Mainly cloudy skies and still with that chance of some flurry activity. Crow's Nest Pass, mainly cloudy tonight, minus 23, rising to minus 4 degrees by dawn. And Medicine Hat, there you go up on the screen, minus 22 tonight, rising to minus 17 by dawn, but your daytime high of minus 13 degrees. 2 centimeters of snow expected for you right around between noon and 1 o'clock tomorrow is expected when that will fall. And here in Lethbridge, we have a chance of some flurries tonight. It'll be cold tonight. It'll be not as cold tomorrow, which is a nice change. We start to pull out of that really cold Arctic air mass. And as you can see, as we get into Thursday, Friday, Saturday's the target day, 10 degrees for a daytime high is the way it looks right now. We've got a warm front coming through. So this winter episode is a bit of a memory by the time we get into the weekend days. But for tonight, wind chills are still in effect for the Lethbridge area, so please, we know that temperatures are going to start rising by dawn, but it's still going to be a very cold night here, so please bring the pets in and keep them warm. And that's our Focus on Safety tip for today. Have a safe and warm evening, everyone.